I've had it! Hey everybody, so one of Dad's first tractors, I believe, was a John Deere 3020, and it's got some seals that go in the steering wheel. So they're leaking everywhere. We've tried everything we can, or I haven't. Keefe has tried everything he can to get the steering wheel off. Will not come off, so we've called John Deere. They've got another steering wheel, so we're going to pull it off one way or the other and probably end up breaking it. Looks like Kyle is washing off the John Deere Gator. Let's go talk to him real quick. Hey Kyle.
What's up?
Washing the Gator?
Yep.
You're not afraid this thing's gonna attack you? Because it's a Gator.
It's only a 4x2.
So if it was a 4x4 Gator, you'd be scared?
It'd get you.
It'd get you. You didn't like my dad joke?
My dad joke.
The joke I just told.
That's a dad joke?
Yeah, it's a dad joke.
Never heard of it.
Good. Should have some pressure on it. Oh yeah. Probably need to release the pressure on it. Yeah, because the plastic's coming apart now.
Good.
And there's some pressure on it, so I don't want it to go like slingshot that way. It'd be better for video though if it did. Okay. Oh yeah. Ta-da!
You didn't think I was kidding you, did you? I thought every trick in the book at this song. Hell, no wonder.
What is it?
Rusty all the way down.
Thought you were gonna say it was a snap ring or something. That's how I felt Monday after trying to beat that damn Universal out for an hour.
Right.
Hallelujah. Keefe got it loose. I'm not sure what all he tried, but let's go ask him. What all did you try out to get it off?
Everything.
Everything?
Homemade puller, store-bought puller, air hammer, bearing puller,
Freeze off.
freeze off,
heat. That's about it.
Finally decided, hey, I'm just gonna
Take the steering wheel off the metal piece so we could get directly on the metal piece. We tried to come along, everything.
Why? Oh, man. Now, tell us how we found out we had an issue starting with the starter.
About last winter, I think it was, we was using it to run the grain auger, put the rye in the bin, and it wouldn't crank. I went out there and the solenoid right here, relay actually, was melted. No big deal. I put a new one on it. Bam, she went back to rolling. Well, this year they were out there using it to load the rye. Oats, and said that it started smoking, so they cut it off. Well, I got a hold of it this time, and this was bad. I think I actually changed both of them last time. I changed this and this, but not the starter. This time it actually got the starter. But what was happening is the steering column was leaking hydraulic fluid, running down, and it had done caked up inside the ignition switch. So if you wasn't paying attention, you just turned it to crank and let go of it, it wasn't going back to center, it was just holding the starter in. So I put a new ignition switch on it. I'm gonna fix the hydraulic leak. Put a high torque gear reduction starter on it, like a race car starter.
Let me zoom in on that bad boy.
Yeah, that's a race car starter right there. She'll get her done.
G&M, Dothan, Alabama.
Yep. But anyway.
So there's hydraulic oil that runs through the steering column?
A little bit, yeah. It's not a lot. It ain't under a lot of pressure. It's just to keep everything lubricated in there. But if the seal would go out, it'll run down and go in there and just make a mess.
Yep. You have a duck in your pocket.
Pants are flapping.
You have a baby duck in there.
Never heard called a duck before. Joey?
Hey, do you have an Instagram account? Well, I've started a new subscription. It's only $2.99 a month, and you can cancel anytime if you're interested. And I'm just gonna post a bunch of behind the scenes stuff of my music. And never heard before, like songs and different videos behind the scenes, Q&A questions, just all kind of cool stuff. But just, it's at Field Rose on Instagram. Yep, you'll see a little subscription tab there on my profile, and just click it. And it's only $2.99. I've got a new song. I'm gonna do a little sneak peek of it. If you want to hear a little bit of it, I'll play it. You do or you don't? Alright, it's called Farming Makes Me Want to Cuss.
I scream some terrible things.
Just gonna play you a little
I scream words like this.
Turn it up.
Great grandmother of San Francisco buttery biscuit.
What you think? Yep. So I'm gonna post all kind of stuff like that. So I didn't know if you had an Instagram or not, but alright. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, it is the next day, and it rained about 1.5 inches yesterday. Flooded. So we're kind of at a standstill with the 3020. We've got a steering wheel ordered. Hopefully that'll be in Monday, and we'll get it back on. But for now, we're working on 4960. We've got the a whole muffler. It's just shot. We've repaired it. We repaired it, so we got a brand new muffler that we're gonna put on it. And at one time, Dad had 3 4960s. That was the main tractor, the biggest tractor on the farm. We've traded 2 of them in, but we still got 1 left. So let's get the muffler put on.
Well, that didn't take long.
I gotta loosen up. That's the bolt's crooked. There you go. Should come out now. Ow! It's not gonna work.
Baby, it's full of smoke. A lot of smoke.
All right.
I need to sharpen my knife.
Yeah.
Bad.
It's embarrassing. You want me to edit that out or leave it in there?
I don't care.
I couldn't probably cut butter.
Get this door. Been putting in work. You want to do it like the YouTube reveal
The YouTube.
videos where you had to take 15 minutes?
Oh yeah, you unbox the whole thing.
Undo
It comes
paper.
with some paper.
Lay it off to the side, one piece at a time. Oh yeah. There
Oh
it is.
yes, look at this. Oh, what is this? Is this something? Nope, I think that's just a piece of trash. That was just trash. So
Well,
shiny.
you can make one heck of a tater gun out of this thing.
Good idea, Keefy.
Let's do this. I know we're not supposed to do this for a reveal, but I could do this.
God, you're ruining the plastic.
I know it. Okay. Right on.
Boom.
Alright.
So why even have a muffler? I mean, it would run without one. It would sound better.
Yeah. Talking about a muffler or exhaust pipe?
Both of it. I mean, I guess technically this is the muffler.
No,
That's the exhaust pipe.
No, that's the exhaust pipe.
Wait, what? So this is the exhaust pipe.
Muffler?
I thought this was the muffler.
Muffler's right here.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, well. I guess I just call everything a muffler.
Muffler. That's all good with that too.
So what would happen if we just capped that off? Just put a cap, just welded a cap on that bad boy.
It wouldn't run.
Wouldn't even run?
Can't get no air out of it.
Well, let's don't do that. It's a terrible idea.
Oh god. That's nasty crud coming out there.
Focus, focus. Shouldn't there be like a rubber bushing or something? You would think? I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these up, huh? Alright, well, we have got the exhaust. The first part of the exhaust on the John Deere 4960, and now we're gonna get the top part put on. It's a two-part exhaust. Not a muffler, an exhaust.
Where's the nut guy that went on there?
That's a good question. There's a couple over here. That's for these two. What size is it? I'm gonna grab you a new one. It probably fell off. All right, let's see what we got in here. Okay. So it's the same paper, wrapped in plastic. Anything else? Nope.
Yeah, the packaging's top notch there.
Yeah, I agree. It's John Deere packaging.
Heavy.
Heavy duty. And we just spent a good 10 minutes looking for that nut, and then we lost the spacer.
I'm wrong, Jimbo. I can't believe that.
Should have got that on film, because I asked Keefe, I said, well, maybe this muffler comes, or the exhaust, not the muffler, maybe this exhaust comes with a clamp. So there's no way John Deere's throwing that in there for free. But they did. All right, you want to be different and face it this way? What you
I
think?
think that's stock, ain't it? Facing it forward.
Is it? Tractorhouse.com's pulling up.
Yeah.
There's a 1992 John Deere.
Yeah, if you don't do it right, you know, corporate's gonna come up here and go, y'all put that
Put it on there wrong. $2,200 is the starting bid. Yep, see it? I'll zoom in on that.
It's out the side.
Just more it gets snagged though. Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's roll with that. Oh, it helps if you go the right way. You should have got that on film.
I think I missed it.
I was trying to do this. I'll show this. I think the other one got a little hot.
Man, I can't believe that. That was like roasted.
Hey, Mom.
Hey there.
How's it going? You are. I'm rolling right now.
Hi
Anything
there.
you would like to say to the viewers?
Hi viewers. Appreciate you following my son and supporting him.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give it a like
And a comment.
and a comment, even if it's like a little heart or a smiley face or a frowny face.
Anything.
Whatever. Anything.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
Just to burn this cardboard.
Yes! That looks awesome.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. All right, well, that job is done. We have got the exhaust on, not the muffler, the exhaust on the 4960. And not sure what we're gonna get into now. Like I say, we got, geez, probably pushing 4 inches of rain this week. So really no tractor work. We were putting out fertilizer on cotton. We need to be putting fertilizer on our peanuts. And of course, we've got cotton spray, all that good stuff. So who knows? Thing sounds good. Okay, I came out to our cotton field. This is the very first cotton field we planted. And as you can see, this bottom is slam full, which we did not plant this bottom. And we talked about coming back and planting it because it was dry by the time we got done. I was like, no, let's don't, because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna drown out anyway. Looks like I made the right decision. Not always, but on this case, we paid off not to plant that because it's been drowned out anyway. But yeah, this cotton is around, I would say, Jeff Gordon. Jeff's last name is Gordon, just like the NASCAR driver. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey. Tell Keefe he called it.
He called it.
Yep, he called it on this tire. I got a blowout.
On the tractor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's front or back?
Back.
Oh, Lord. Always something. So looks like we've got a flat tire on our, I think he was on the 4050, maybe the John Deere 440. Anyways, so yeah, this cotton is around, I would say, 50, maybe 60 days old. So it hasn't bloomed yet. It does have some small squares, which squares turn into blooms, right? They call a square a bloom or vice versa. But yeah, let's take a look at it. So this little guy right here is what you call a square. That will turn into a flower. Flower falls off and then it fluffs out, blooms with cotton. Look at all them deer tracks. Seems like every year the deer population gets worse and worse and worse. This field's not too bad, but we've got a field right over there that the deer just absolutely mow down, destroy it. But other than that, we don't have that big of a problem. There's some guys in this area that have problems with wild hogs. We've got one field by the barn that has a white hog on it. If you've been watching the channel for a while, we've captured it on film a couple of times, but we hadn't had the opportunity to shoot it yet. So maybe this year we'll get it. But yeah, this is the first cotton field we planted. All we've done in this field is plant it. We sprayed it with Extendamax, or maybe Liberty, acephate Roundup, and we put out fertilizer, about 250 pounds directly over the row, and that's been it. Let's head back to the barn, check on Jeff. Hopefully the tractor makes it to the barn, I'm sure it will. And then we're gonna go check on some peanuts, the first field of peanuts that we planted. Jeff, what happened?
Man, I was cutting around the field. I was doing like 15 miles an hour, getting the field cut real quick.
Yeah.
And sounded like a shotgun exploded. You know, just like a big bomb.
Right.
It scared me, man. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, and next thing I know, I'm riding sideways.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna hold air.
I was joking.
Okay.
I was cutting the grass.
Yeah.
And right there at the end, while I was getting ready to come out, I noticed that the bush hog just kept dragging on one side. I said, well, what the world? But I couldn't tell it because the field, you know, ain't as level as the road. We didn't have a Florida squat all of a sudden, and, you know, but we do now.
Looks like we'll be calling Richard the tire guy and to get another tire. Hey, Richard.
Hello.
You doing all right today?
I hope so.
Another day in paradise. Hey, I got 2 tires we need on this 4050 when you get a chance. Dad is here now, and I figured pick his brain about the 4960. I think earlier I said this was a 93 model, but he's thinking it's a 95. So Dad, tell us a little bit about this 4960.
Yeah, I think it's either a 92, 3, 4. That's the years they made them tractors, I believe. So this could be anywhere in between them numbers there.
Okay.
But I bought that tractor, I'm gonna say probably around 98, somewhere down there. And,
So you bought it used?
Oh yeah, we bought all the 49s we had used, yeah. Never bought but 2 brand new tractors. That was a 4760 and a 4455.
Okay.
That's 2 new tractors we bought. Everything else was been used. Good used tractors.
And you mentioned you had 3 4960s.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that was your main power horse tractors.
Right, that was the biggest tractor made back then, and we bought one, done a good job. We got another one, and been about a year or 2 later, we found this one and bought it.
Yep. And we ran nothing but 4960s until maybe 2011, 2012
Whenever you come.
is when we got the 8330. Was the first newer, 8000 series tractor.
Right.
And for years, Dad was always still partial to the 4960s. You did not like the 8330.
No.
The controls and all that. Do you still feel that way now, where you'd rather ride the old 4960 versus the newer style tractors?
Well, I've come adapted to the newer styles. They've got way more room, more easier to get in and out.
Oh yeah,
than
everything's right there.
They got a nice tractor, but it took me a long time to get used to it. I'm good with it now, plowing up peanuts.
Okay, so you wouldn't want to go back to the 4960 to plow up peanuts?
Well, if we had to, I wouldn't mind. I mean, that'd be fine. But yeah, the big one's got a better lift, and you got to worry about your lift not coming up good and stuff like that. And all it's just a lot of. Plus, we got the GPS on the newer tractors and not this one.
Yep. Didn't you have the engine redone on this tractor at some point?
Yeah, at some point we had an engine redone. I don't know what year it was. Probably 2000, somewhere in 2000. And it just went to knocking. Sent it on to the shop to Blakely, and they tore it down, rebuilt it, and had it all redone. Around $9,000 or $10,000 for a job, job. Yeah.
You got any idea how much you gave for this tractor and how many hours it had on it when you bought it?
Oh Lord.
Because now I think it's pushing over 12,000 hours, just over 12,000.
I would say this tractor had somewhere around 2,500 to 3,000 hours on it when I bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was still pretty new tractor when I bought it.
Yep. All right. Well, any interesting stories you want to share about the 4960?
4960.
All your memories picking peanuts? Anything with it? Anything crazy happen?
Well, yeah, but we don't really want to remember all that crazy stuff.
No, that's what people want to hear. What's the no stories? No major mechanical problems, catching on fire, flat tires going down the road.
I think one caught on fire with you one day over in mowing stalks.
Yes, it did. Yeah, you're right. I forgot all about that. Actually, in this field right over there.
Yeah, I think it was at 49.
And I ran all the way back to the barn.
Yeah. I don't know. It's always been a good tractor, and it was kind of my favorite because it was the biggest at the time.
Yep.
They were
still
good.
Work on it.
Yeah, you can still work on yourself a lot more than you can these other ones, so that makes it nice too. So we'll probably always keep this one. I probably won't ever get rid of this. We sold the other 2 and traded up, to the newer tractors.
Yep. All right, well, sounds good.
All right.
All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, here I am at the very first field of peanuts that we planted. These are Tiffin V's, and here it is. Here's the very first pass we made, very first pass of the year. Looking great. We've already sprayed it with some Cadre and 2,4-DB, so all the nut grass, hopefully all the pigweeds we got are dead and done. Oh, but yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully this dryland field will make 3 tons per acre. That will be phenomenal. 6,000 pounds per acre. This land, to my knowledge, has never had peanuts on it. It's been pasture land for, I don't know, 15, 20 years. This is the field. Remember the video? We were getting the ground ready. Kyle broke the disc in the back corner. The gain broke and all that. This is that field. So again, fingers crossed. Cross your fingers for me that this field makes it. No irrigation, so we're relying on Mother Nature, but so far we've been getting the rain, so hopefully it keeps on coming and makes a great crop. I wonder if the peanuts have any peanuts on them. Let's check it out. Nope, nothing yet. Smells like money. Hey, just filming for the YouTube channel. Yep. Oh, got to be quick. That wind is rolling in. It looks like it's going to be raining any minute now. But here we are. This is the very first field of irrigated peanuts that we planted. Looks great. Massive bottom right there is full, and that bottom way over there is full. For the most part, though, peanuts look great. Like I said, 160 acres, and yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm probably about to get blown away. Blown away. Oh, Yankum! No, no, my Yankum hat, no! Speaking of Yankum ropes, if you guys want a great rope, click the link in the description, use the code FieldRose, and you save money. I don't know how much, but no joke, awesome ropes, American made in Burley, Idaho.
If you get bogged down, don't be jaded. Grab a Yankum rope, they're double braided.
That didn't sound too good. Well, somehow we have dodged the rain, and we've got our KBH 12-row nitrogen rig that we use to put out nitrogen directly by the cotton, and we're about to go through it and get her freshened up because we'll be using it the end of next week. Got grease all over the butt of your pants. Don't mess your car up when you go sit down.
That's leather seats.
Yeah. All right, everybody, it has been 3 days. The steering wheel came in for the 30-20, and we probably got another 2 inches of rain since you saw us last. So we're about to get the seals put in it, and the steering wheel back on it.
I think that's it right there.
And that was easy enough.
That's it right there. Right there on the top.
All right, whoa, can't see me. While Keefy's doing that, let's check out Kyle's hot rod. What you got here, Kyle?
Old dirt bike.
Yeah?
Suzuki 125.
What year is it?
06.
06.
And if you can read, you probably won't be able to read it now, but right there it says Davalos.
Yep. So if anybody's a fan of motocross, if you know the name Martin Davalos, this was his old bike, which somehow Keefy was working irrigations years ago, Cairo, Georgia, and the guy had 2 of them. He bought them and sold Kyle one, what, 2 years ago? You bought it 2 years ago, maybe?
3 years ago.
3? Okay. Let's crank it up.
Right, Rich.
Yep.
Gotta let all the fuel out.
Tune her up a little bit, should be good to go. And Kyle is number 1.
That's right.
Now we're going to do the unboxing of the John Deere steering wheel of the 3020. There's the box. Okay, it's got some paper. What's the paper say? Any special, like say 3020 steering wheel?
Armor wrap.
Armor wrap, okay. And there's the steering wheel.
There she is.
What do you think, Kyle?
I think it looks good.
Looks really good. And we got our seals, a new cap.
Yep.
So Keefy, what are you putting on here now?
No seas. So if I ever decide I want to put it back off, it'll come off.
And if you get that stuff on your hands, you can't get it off.
No, this ain't that bad. It'll wipe off.
It's that pipe dope I'm thinking about that's
yeah,
terrible.
you're thinking about that blue stuff.
Okay.
I swear.
Like a glove.
There.
Thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Till the love grows cold. What size you need?
Whatever that is.
Hey Kyle, you want to get us a wrench? Fit this right here?
Preferably a sock.
So Keefy, oh man, I almost just busted it. You've actually picked peanuts with a 3020 before. Tell me a quick story about that.
Man, that's what everybody else is on cab tractors, but you know, I was a low man on a totem pole.
Yep.
Probably wasn't 9, 10, 11 years old. And I had a 2-row Lilliston. No, it wasn't. It was old growing oak. Just a ratchet.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd come home. I wasn't even the same color because all them boys, the air conditioning tractors with them 4.0 KMCs is getting upwind of me. And I was the only one in the field on the open cab tractor.
Whew, long day.
Couldn't see where I was going half the time. I ate a lot of dirt. It was fun though. Little old 3020 picked 2 rows at a time. Yeah, don't put an impact gun on this right here, please.
It would not be good. You want to get that 1-inch Ingersoll wrench?
Probably why we couldn't get it off last time. It can't go nowhere. You see that?
Yeah, that's
lock,
right.
That lock ring, that little tab sticks down in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
So you can leave it loose and just
Yeah.
pull those up, and it ain't going nowhere. So between the no-seas and just putting it on like it's supposed to, and get it to the point that those, you know, keep water out of everything. Came with the O-ring, believe it or not.
Look at that.
Pretty.
Woo-wee.
Hold on just a second.
That looks good.
Find me a clean spot on my rag. Look at there.
There it is, folks.
Like brand new. That makes me want to drive this thing.
I know, right? All right, we got the 3020 fixed, and now Richard and Nick are here to put new tires on the 4050. One's completely shot, and the other one, we looked at it and said, well, we might as well change it too. So, and looks like it's about to flood yet again. Think we could get some more on this tire, or is it pretty much done with? We need to get Randy and Richard together. That could be a whole series.
Yeah.
Randy goes to work with Richard for the day.
I ain't never met that really fella. I don't. He kind of acts like you do. Don't he?
Yeah, he didn't come in today.
He's off today.
No call, no show. Okay. Gonna make me miss the show.
I think it was that bad.
And just like that, movie magic, Richard and Nick got the job done. 2 tires on the 4050. So now we can hook this back up to the bush hog there and Jeff can finish his job. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't leave quite yet. You guys saw earlier, Randy was talking about the new subscription on Instagram. So not only will it be Randy content on Instagram subscription, would also be this stuff, all the outtakes from the guys, Keefy, Jeff, Kyle, on the farm. So yeah, check us out at Field Rose. If you have an Instagram account, it's $2.99 per month. You can cancel anytime. And yeah, be a bunch of extra stuff behind the scenes. I've got external hard drives on top of external hard drives full of footage that just really never makes the cut, and like, what do you do with it? So this is going to be a great place to put that. More of a personal way for us to connect. So yeah, this is something I think you might want to check it out. Check it out at Field Rose on Instagram. Also, remember, we've got a show, or Randy, I guess technically I don't have a show. Randy has a show on Acres TV called Let's Get Nuts. It's 100% free. Check that out at watchacrestv.com. If you have a smart TV, you can download the app. Thanks so much for all the comments, the likes, the shares. Love it. Keep it up. As always, Jesus loves you. Keep it in the Field Rose. See ya. Bye.